Hey everyone, Cathie Wood, of course, is one of the most popular investment managers today. Cathie Wood is especially popular among investors that are looking at innovative growth stocks with the potential to double or triple your money in a year or even less. It's attractive to some investors that want to make a lot of money very quickly. Now, while I will caution against that investing strategy, it's understandable that many investors are interested. So what I'll do here, I'll go over Cathie Wood's performance in the ARK Innovation ETF. I'll also highlight one beaten down innovative growth stock that Cathie Wood is absolutely loading up on. And then I'll go into detail on that stock and answer if investors should consider buying that stock as well. So let's get started with looking at what the stock is. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. All right, the innovative growth stock I'll be talking about in this video is Roblox, and you can see several purchases among Cathie's ARK portfolios of Roblox stock. On May 15th, there was a purchase of 8,500 shares here. And then again, on May 15th, there was a 38,000 share purchase of Roblox stock. And if we move down further, on May 15th, again, another 2,000 share purchase of Roblox stock. On May 14th, a 4,000 share purchase of Roblox stock. On May 14th, again, a 43,000 share purchase of Roblox stock. On May 14th, again, an 8,000 purchase of Roblox stock. And then on May 10th, a 22,000 share purchase of Roblox stock. And I could go on and on of Cathie Wood's ARK portfolios purchasing Roblox stock. Several rounds of several thousand share purchases of Roblox stock. This came on the back of a disappointing quarterly earnings release from Roblox that sent the stock price crashing from roughly $43 per share all the way down close to $30 per share. I'll go over Roblox stock in a little bit, but let's look at Cathie Wood's ARK Innovation ETF portfolio price, which is at $45 per share as of this recording, roughly 1/3 of the over $150 per share it was trading at the height of the growth stock, unprofitable growth stock frenzy in late 2020, early 2021. Now it's trading at a price before that frenzy, right? It was roughly around this price in 2018, 2019. And then there was that big frenzy of these types of stocks that Cathie Wood invests in, things like Tesla that absolutely exploded more than they should have during the earlier stages of the pandemic. And now many prices are back down to better and more attractive valuations. And I've been talking about how investors may have gotten a little too excited with these innovation stocks in 2020, and they gave Cathie Wood too much credit for stock picking in that time and wanted to rush into all of Cathie Wood's portfolios. And now it's back to reality, back to normal, and prices are back here. And I talk about this also with my portfolio, right? In 2024, many of my portfolio picks have performed really, really well, whether it's my growth stock portfolio, my dividend stock portfolio, my top stock to buy, my top stock to avoid. All of them pretty much have been performing better than expectations, better than the market overall. And every month when I make those updates, I caution investors and I say, these are just temporary, very good results. Don't expect these results to continue for the long term. It's just the macroeconomic factors that are related to the types of stocks that I'm attracted to has worked in my favor in 2024. That's not always going to be the case. Just like in 2020 and 2021, the factors helped Cathie Wood's investment style, and that sent her portfolio of stocks soaring. And then now in 2023 and 2024, those factors are not in Cathie Wood's favor. And so investors need to keep that in mind when they see a short-term performance like that of Cathie Wood, or I'm not putting myself in the same class as Cathie Wood, of course. I'm nowhere near that level of investment skill, but I'm just highlighting how my portfolio performance has similarly performed very well. But I caution investors not to expect that for the longer term, because it's just the macroeconomic factors that could be working in favor of the types of investments that I select and the types of investments that I'm attracted to. Now, looking more specifically at Roblox, the company has done an excellent job in growing the average daily active users. It has 77.7 million average daily active users, and that was up by 6.2 million from the previous quarter and by over 11 million from the previous year, the same quarter. Now, Roblox is free to join, but players can spend money on the platform by purchasing the currency of the game, which is called Robux, and then they can use that to buy premium experiences that are not available for the free users. Roblox has tried a few advertising-supported services on the platform, but hasn't really rolled it out meaningfully just yet. And so it doesn't monetize as effectively as it could be monetizing the platform just yet. That's a catalyst that could drive significant growth for Roblox in the near term and longer term. I think a lot of Roblox stock investors are looking forward to that coming, as the company has been implementing and investing in that category. Another thing I like about Roblox is the outsourcing business model. It doesn't create the premium experiences on its platform. It outsources that to developers. It says, hey, developers, why don't you guys try to create stuff for our platform? If they are successful, you can get a percentage of the revenue that it generates. If they're not successful, you will get zero. So Roblox will only pay developers if they produce something that is successful. I like that strategy much more than hiring and retaining developers, which command very high salaries nowadays. And if they're on your staff and they're going to earn a salary regardless, they're going to be less motivated to create products that people will spend money on. Whereas if you outsource it to developers, the developing community, and they're only going to make money if they develop something that earns money, they're going to be more motivated. They're going to be more focused on creating things that will generate money, because that's the only way they will get paid. And it de-risks Roblox's business model. It de-risks because Roblox only has to pay when they generate money. If they don't generate money, they don't get paid. And so that's less risky than having all of that in-house, where you have to pay those salaries every 2 weeks, every month. You've got to pay that salary. And if spending on your platform decreases, you've still got to pay that salary. So I like this business model a lot, and I like where Roblox is heading with this. Now, Roblox is trading at a forward price to sales of 4.482, and they've done a great job in increasing its cash flow from operations. Now, of course, they absolutely thrived during the pandemic when kids were staying at home. Away from home activities were paused or canceled. And so Roblox's cash flow from operations peaked in 2021 at about 720 million. And then it collapsed as people started to go outside of the house, schools reopened, extracurricular activities were restarted, but still it maintained positive several hundred million, 360 million in cash flow from operations. It bottomed out, and now you can see it recovering and moving higher again to 523 million. And with the upcoming ad-supported products, that could really put a turbocharge into cash flow from operations for Roblox. Still, I think it's a little early for Roblox stock investors to jump in and buy this stock. I would be cautious here. I would wait for them to implement that ad-supported category, see if it actually generates the kind of revenue that they are expecting. I think investors can be reasonably confident that the advertising on the platform will be lucrative, because those average daily users spend a lot of time on the platform. And so I think that could generate a lot of ad revenue, but I would want to see it first. I haven't seen it really implemented and generating revenue. I want to see some early signs of the potential before I would jump in here and purchase Roblox stock. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.